In recent months, there's been quite a bit of controversy about salmon farming in Tasmania, in large part because of the revelations in the Four Corners program that was aired in late 2016, a program that looked at a number of aspects of the industry and in particular about some of the environmental problems that plague the industry. Now, in my experience over 6 years in Parliament, there is widespread concern in the community here in Tasmania, concern that the industry is not genuinely triple bottom line, that it is failing to satisfy sensible economic, social and environmental criteria. And this concerns me because this is an important industry. It's a big employer, it's very important for the economy, very important for many small Tasmanian towns. So what we need to do is to have a good hard look at it. Look at ways we can improve it, make it world's best practice, and position it in a way that not only can it survive, but it can grow and realise its potential. The sorts of reforms that are needed to put the Tasmanian salmon industry on a genuinely sustainable footing are actually pretty straightforward and achievable. For example, in the future, there should be no new fish farms established in shallow, sheltered inshore waters, and instead new farms should be further offshore in deeper waters. We need more and better science from independent authorities. We need a more powerful regulator. We need greater transparency about what's going on. These and other measures, I think, will give the community much greater confidence that the industry is world's best practice and that it should continue, and in fact that it should expand. This is not the time to resist reform, and I'm not impressed, I don't think the community would be impressed, with the defence of the status quo by the Liberal and Labor parties and the Australian Workers' Union. For my part, I'm meeting with the industry and looking for ways that things can be improved. Most recently, I've met with Tassal and Huon Aquaculture, and I do sense that with both of those key players, there is an open-mindedness about reform, and there is a preparedness and an understanding of the value to ensure their industry is on a sustainable footing and that it does have the confidence of the community. So the problem then is really a political problem, and we need to make sure that the Liberal and Labor parties understand the concern and understand the need that there needs to be change. So help me with this project. Get in touch with your local Member of Parliament, write to your newspaper, ring up Talkback Radio, do whatever you can to keep the pressure up on the government and the alternative government. Make those politicians understand that if the Tasmanian salmon industry is to survive and prosper, if jobs are to be protected and for more jobs to be created, then there needs to be a willingness at the political level for deep reform of the salmon industry.